Good evening. We are live, even if barely.
Barely.
Dude, I'm so tired.
Mm.
I at least got a fucking nap in, but I literally had like 1 hour last night. I don't know
Rip.
what was I don't know what was going on. I passed out as soon as I laid down. Woke up an hour later, couldn't get back to sleep all night. Mm, let's
I've just been
see.
doing like art fundamentals for like the past I don't know, like half hour.
That's fair.
I mean, I think I'm getting pretty good at drawing circles, I think.
Yeah,
And then turning them into spheres. That's basically all I've been doing for the past half hour.
it's not too difficult. Perspective is, of course, fun.
And I do
Beyond.
actually have a like a test that I did where I tried to actually make like a what's the word? Like an outline of like a character.
Hmm.
It's all right. But like I feel like I don't know, maybe I could do slightly better. So I've been like making circles.
My biggest problem with making characters is I can never get the eyes to line up.
Well, that's why you got to do like the whole like lines on the face or whatever.
It just. I always end up making one bigger than the other.
Well, that's perspective, baby. One eye's closer to the camera, so it's slightly bigger.
Or like just slightly slanted in the wrong way, and then it just completely kills my mojo for it.
Also, I think my favorite thing about making these spheres is when I make like the first two like lines to like sort of like intersect. I just feel like I'm drawing like a little crusader. Little crusader.
Finally brought my Q-tips down from the attic, so I'm over here cleaning my keyboard as we talk.
Mm. Your loud ass keyboard.
Yes, it is. I told you guys, I type light. It's just loud as fuck. do do do. Try to clean underneath the keys a bit. That's the number pad done. It's a pain in the ass to clean keyboards, and they never stay clean long. So I just end up neglecting it.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking cleaned the keyboards at work when I was up at Minute Mart. Because you could tell they hadn't been cleaned in years. Oh my god, I swear, just a couple days passed by and they were almost as bad as they already were before I cleaned them.
Yep.
Like, how the fuck? I thought at least the grease would take longer to get back on them. No. Just immediately caked in grease.
Yep. Like it really do just look like I'm making little crusaders, and it's great.
You should, while we're waiting on everybody, you should just give stream a view of what you're doing.
I guess I could, yeah. It's not much though. I'm just drawing spheres over and over again.
Hey, you'd be surprised how much people like to just watch dumb shit like that.
Let's see.
There's a reason why artists actually do pretty well on Twitch.
Alright, there you go. You want spheres? Here's your fucking spheres. This is basically what I've been doing for like the past like half an hour.
I do see what you were saying about the Crusaders.
You see the little crusaders. Doomsvolt.
Hell yeah.
Doomsvolt.
It's beautiful. Do do do.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you like the little like character I did. There you go. Little furry.
Oh jeez, of course it's a furry.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
I fully expected it, but still. So on the whole topic of like using Josh's actual first name,
Okay.
like it's weird enough typing it out. It's so much harder to say Gary.
Gary.
Like people
if I
that
do say his name, I'm gonna say it just like that, just like they do in that one vault in Fallout 3. Where everyone's a Gary clone.
just switch it up between that and Gary, Indiana, Gary. We used to pick on him with that. But no, like anyone that I've called Gary from the start, it's normal, you know? I'm used to calling those people Gary, and it doesn't feel weird. But when you've called someone Josh since you were literally children, it doesn't flow well.
Crusader.
But yeah, so before you jumped in, I was playing a game called Bear and Breakfast.
Alright.
It's essentially you build a bed and breakfast, but you're a bear.
That's not what I was expecting it to be, but alright.
What did you think it was?
I thought like you were a bear and you were just hunting people for breakfast.
Honestly, I wish that they would end like an end game to this, where you can lure the people into your bed and breakfast and then just eat them. But no, it's supposed to be a relaxing game, so I already know they didn't do that shit. Such sadness.
Cringe. Imagine not making super hardcore gamer games.
Like, I just wanted to go completely from being super just relaxing gameplay to slaughter all the people. Doom music just starts playing.
There is like a horror game I watched at one point that's kind of like that. You basically start off in like a dessert shop, and then like after like you finish a day of working at the dessert shop, then you go to the basement, and the basement is a creepy murder basement. Where you're trying to survive being turned into the next day's stock.
Oh. I see. So you're trying to avoid becoming Patrick. Got it. Have you ever seen those comics?
No.
Essentially, they're it's SpongeBob, but the premise behind it is that this whole time Krabby Patties were being made out of Patrick, and now he's set out for revenge.
Mm.
Because, you know,
Patrick
starfish
Wolf is
regenerate. What?
Yeah, but he's stupid. He's dumb as fuck.
I don't know. Inject someone long enough. I guess the idea was Mr. Krabs essentially had him hopped full of stuff that made him regenerate even quicker. So essentially he was like a fucking gaiju. You do know what that is, right?
I know what a kaiju is. I don't know what the fuck a gaiju is, though.
Oh, it came out my mouth wrong.
Oh, so is it kaiju?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, essentially Godzilla and shit. I'm just focused on cleaning my F keys at the moment.
F in the chat.
Yes. Oh. Lovely.
That's the beautiful thing about drinking sodas they don't drink very often. It gives you like the extra
Oh
gas.
yeah. I know exactly what you mean too. I also have acid reflux, so it just adds on top of it whenever I do it.
Yeah, I don't drink root beer very often, so when I do, it gives me like extra gas.
I just don't drink soda in general very often, so any of them will do that for me. Some definitely more than others. I think one of the ones that are easiest for me to drink, if I remember correctly, was birch beer.
Birch.
Honestly, I don't care what anyone says. Birch beer is so much better than root beer.
I've never had it.
I guess it is kind of a regional thing. I think it's more, at least in the U.S., I'm pretty sure it's more a northeastern thing. But I will say it depends on the brand. I can't name them off the top of my head right now because it's been years since I actually went to buy birch beer. But I can tell you, like, if I were to see the logos and stuff, I could tell you just by looking at them which ones were good or not. But it's got like a lighter kick to it. It's not so heavy. Hello, Josh.
Hello.
You know,
Gary.
Hello.
I was just talking with Kaiser about the fact that it's so much harder to say Gary than to type it.
Okay.
And just without even thinking it, I just said Josh, and I was like, wait, shit, I want to try and start using Gary.
I don't care what you call me.
I know you don't
Gary's
care.
what
It's just more
Yeah.
so that, like, you actually have been using it more in your normal life. So it makes
Yeah.
sense to use what you're used to.
Mom's gonna hate it.
I'm over here cleaning my keyboard, by the way.
Fun.
Yeah. Finally dragged my Q-tips out of the attic, so...
Yeah, no, I like how much smoother digital art is with the actual pen and tablet.
Oh, absolutely.
That's I don't draw digital.
Well,
Honestly, I would
I
like
either
to
do
get one.
analog or... Oh, I'd love one, but they're not cheap. The ones with the screens.
Mm-hmm.
the one I got is 200.
What'd you
So-
get?
It's a Huon 12 something. What the hell was it?
How's it working for you?
Well, aside from the fact that I either can have the screen on or both of my monitors, it's alright. Because my graphics card can only support 2 screens, that's fun.
That's fun for kids.
So I've just been using it like a screenless drawing tablet, to be honest. It fucking sucks that I spent extra getting a fucking screened one, just to be like, guess I'll just use it like a regular one, whatever.
See, I don't like the disconnect. Like
I
when
don't like
there's
it either.
a screen.
Yeah, that's why I want to have a screened one. I have looked at getting one before, and just I couldn't bring myself to buy one without a screen because I know I wouldn't like it.
The dream is to get one of those, like, it's just a big...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of those like $2,000 Wacom ones.
Yeah.
And I was looking at that shit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be like a couple hundred.
Oh, Wacom's
$2,000.
super expensive.
Mhm.
In the town where I was born.
Side note, my lovely setup for my for my keyboard works. The laptop sits right perfectly, just with like the shelf there. The back feet of the laptop will just latch onto that, so it doesn't slide forward as I'm playing.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think when I'm done with the fundamentals, I know the exact first character design I'm gonna make. Gonna be a fucking crusader, because that's the only thought I have while making these spheres.
Stupid comic idea for you.
Oh, yeah.
Do a normal crusader versus a furry crusader. Like, not fighting, just interaction. Just because you know the furry crusader's just a degenerate.
Yeah, I went to Jerusalem a while ago, and it was like, yeah, it's alright. A lot of dudes to kill there. And yeah, it's good. I had Jesus protecting me the whole time. And then, ooh woo, what's this? Notices your bulgy wulgy.
Hearing that talk from you, Kaiser, is a lot different than hearing from everyone else. Typically, you only type that talk.
Mm-hmm. Look, when I feel like trolling, I do some trolling.
There's a deafened Sarah.
They're useful, they're useful, they're useful.
Ah, yes. I'm about 2/3 of the way done with my keyboard. And I know it's just going to be dirty again by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, just looking at when I started drawing the spheres versus now, I can definitely tell I'm, like, a lot more confident.
You understand the sensitivity input thing, right, Kaiser? Like why that
Vaguely.
was important?
Yeah, no, I could definitely see, yeah, like you can see there, like, that's about me doing as little as possible versus as hard as
Yeah,
possible.
exactly.
Uh,
Last time I was like talking about wanting to get one, they basically told me don't go under 8,000.
well, this one's like, yeah, exactly 8,000.
So what have you been up to, Josh?
Today, or
I guess, yeah.
No, he means tomorrow. What have you been up to tomorrow?
I've just been doing yoga, playing games, working on my website. I'm doing like a complete overhaul, so it's gonna be a minute.
Ah,
I'm trying to get one of those so it's an animated cover page. So I'm making this slime character that when he so it's like he has like an internal that's kind of like a little creature, but as a defense, it secretes the slime, and that's how it becomes the slime.
oh jeez.
Hello.
So
Hello, Steve. Hello, Logan.
when you click it, he goes and just grows the slime out of his pores, and then you enter the page.
I don't like that at all.
Okay.
So how's the drawing tablet, Kaiser?
I've been practicing spheres for like the past hour.
Looks like you need more practice with spheres.
Well, yeah, but it's like there's just like quick spheres like you would do for like a sketch to like sort of like line things up.
Yeah.
So it's like this is head, that's the eye line, and that's sort of like the perspective line. So you do like the eye here, eye there, nose, mouth.
And while he's been working on that, I've just been casually cleaning my keyboard.
Well, yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just has to be like good enough.
And saw where the last guy probably mounted a projector.
Logan, what the fuck did I ever do to you?
haven't rolled a die.
That's what happens when you're
Taking me up into the air and
I-
dropping me, that was not rolling a die.
No, it was the die on who got grabbed. The other side of
Yoink.
that coin is, I was actually going to fly up one more turn, and then on that same turn throw your
No,
character
I
at
heard
another
that part.
player.
I heard that part too.
From who?
I watched the stream.
Oh, perfect. So you know.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually planning on using you to kill another player, so...
Mm-hmm.
If it makes you feel better, I was planning on using whoever I got for my dice roll to take
You
them
were
up in
going to
the
be
air.
a projectile, apparently.
Like, that's pretty badass.
Listen, Kaiser's dead.
Yeah.
Like, not a little dead, he's dead.
He gone dead.
Even so.
He set off the dimension nuke in the bags of holding.
Yes.
And completely fucked next campaign.
Yeah, completely derailed Logan's next campaign. He's got to rework all that shit now.
I mean, he seems to be doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, we have a new map for campaign 2 already. I have 3 pages for Umbrine, the first kingdom I decided to work on. Probably have another 2 pages of information to write up.
Mm.
But it's much more fun to just say that he fucked it up.
Like, congratulations, you guys have created a massive amount of work for me, you bastards.
As intended.
Look, it's mostly my fault, but it's also everybody else's fault because they didn't stop me.
I know. They wouldn't have stopped you even if they realized what you're doing. They would have encouraged it.
Oh yeah, probably.
That's fair.
So, Steven, do you know now the deal that Kaiser made?
I mean, yeah, pretty much he made the deal to give his god my fucking dude.
Hey, look, I made it up
That was like
in
3
the
seconds
ends,
ago.
kind of. I didn't give him to him.
You fucking killed him instead.
Is that not better?
You and I have very different ideas of what better is.
I mean, look, would you rather have your dad, like, as an eternal slave to some angry asshole, or would you rather he just be dead?
I mean, I could always just call him to my side. That was kind of the whole thing.
Well, yes, but
And
then
then
you'll have
whenever-
your
and then
angry
whenever-
guy.
Yeah, but that's not my problem. He's your god. That's your problem.
Yeah,
wasn't
but then I
even
just tell him, like, what happened, and then he goes after you, probably.
Then I tell him that you made that deal without me telling, and then he can find out that he is an unfaithful servant.
I don't think he cared, to be honest.
Probably.
He probably wouldn't care.
No, probably not.
So, once the first king died, all of you remembered the name of the kingdom, Uthrael.
Pog.
Congratulations. Where's Justin? Somebody call him.
You're the one with his phone number.
Oh yeah, it's my job to call him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's always been your job.
I'm very tired.
Call
Oh,
him.
you know.
Yes. I'm just glad I got a little bit of a nap in.
I wanted to take a nap. Life said no.
I had to.
Life
Are
said
you
none.
going to come
none
and play
that
D&D?
Oh, right. But I'm sorry. I completely forgot it.
What was the attitude when you first answered the phone?
He's sowy.
What was the attitude when you first answered the phone? Like I was a bother.
The fuck do you want?
You are a bother.
Pretty much what he said.
I mean, then why are you even asking?
Fuck.
All right, I'll see you in Discord. But yeah, he literally answered the phone with, "Yes, Logan."
Yes.
Like motherfucker.
Man's probably playing that anime porn game.
Did I tell you guys what I did to make it? But like in one of the last few days he was here.
What?
Did you
Because-
crucify him?
No, but because I know he is a visual thinker, when you describe something to him, he pictures it whether he wants to or not.
Oh, good.
You have a very graphic interpretation of you and Sarah's bedroom life, didn't you?
So much better. So, while we wait for Justin, I'm going to tell the story. So, Sarah, what was it? 3 years ago now? When you had your nipples done? About 3 years ago, she had her nipples pierced. 2 years ago? 2 years ago, she had her nipples pierced. All right?
Mhm.
And when we told her mom, Sarah said the words, I had a sensitive area pierced.
Yeah, you told us about this.
Yeah. So her mom, fast forward the story, her mom thought that Sarah got her coochie pierced instead of her nipples. Once we said, no, it was her nipples, her mom's like, oh,
Whatever.
why would you get that done? Like, whatever, but that still seems weird. And it took me time to think about it till it just rattled on my head the other day. She was very nonchalant about the nipple thing. She was very upset about the idea of Sarah getting her coochie pierced, but her nipples, it's whatever. Which then, I said to Justin, I think your mother has her nipples pierced, or at least had them done at one point. So I pictured his mother's own boobs.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's a dangerous weapon.
You never give me that weapon. When I find out you're a visual thinker, you lose.
Oh,
It just reminds me of the people who post stuff online. They're like, "What are tits?" I'm a visual learner, by the way.
hello, Justin. But so
Hello,
on the
can I visual
topic of that kind of thing, VR chat has taught the world that there's a very specific kind of people in VR. Like when you go into VR chat, there's a very definite group of people that have phantom sense. So like you can walk up and they'll actually feel as if you're touching them even though you're
they
not.
have the yeah. They have the what's it called? It's an actual. It's
Phantom
a product
sense.
you can get for VR. No, there's a different thing. It's not called.
Oh, you're
phantom
talking
Do you
about
mean haptic
haptics.
feedback?
sense. Haptic feedback. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have a haptic vest.
They have a dick.
Haptic vest.
But this is without that. Like their mind processes it as if they're being touched.
Stinky.
So as soon as people learn that somebody has that, they instantly just start messing with that person.
Yeah.
What being a lonely motherfucker does to a bitch.
Listen, all I just learned is I'm never playing VR chat with Steven and Kaiser, because they're gonna find a way to put me in jail there too, like they did on frickin'.
I love that he left me out of that.
Being a horny fucker, this would be an issue.
No.
Yeah, we even got Austin to block you in the brig, didn't we?
Yeah, the three of you locked me in the brig.
Because that's how horny you were being. Like, Jesus Christ.
Listen, I'm not apologizing. I got like 7 followers on that stream. I refuse to apologize.
That person was in
They're
the
all
server for all of
perverts, too.
like what, a week?
Yeah.
They fucked off pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
I miss having her in in Discord. We was fun to play Sea of Thieves with her.
Have you even played Sea of Thieves since then?
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually ended up buying the game for Steam because I ended Game Pass. And that's pretty much the only game I was playing on Game Pass for a long time, so. I hope my progress is, like... I hope I don't have to start over. That would make me really sad.
You shouldn't have dominated your progress. I don't know what the fuck it would have.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't because you log into the Microsoft account or whatever.
Yes! Okay, so my progress should be fine.
Yeah, hypothetically.
I'm happy.
Burr, burr. Turn off the
Jesus,
phone.
that was louder than normal.
Kaiser's drawing
I
circles.
have a question.
I am drawing circles. Well,
In
there's
my
spheres.
camera screen on Discord, it says 5-head. Who the fuck did that?
Been that for like a week.
I did that a week ago, my guy.
I just noticed that.
Man, I also got that -1 perception.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That's not nice.
Not nice, but funny.
I didn't say it wasn't funny.
I did it while you were talking about how big your forehead was last session.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, forehead happened, motherfucker.
So what's the plan for wrap up?
Put away your switch.
Violence.
The violence shall escalate.
So, alright, at this point, you guys have beat the big bad. The armies have both just kind of collapsed, the undead armies.
We beat the second big bad.
You beat the big bad that wasn't even the big bad yet.
We're over in
Yeah.
years.
We just fixed the world, let's make sure it doesn't get broke again while our back is turned.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We broke all of the bags of holding for all of existence and eternity.
Oh, look. When you don't want to pay back your debt, sometimes you just have to fuck an entire dimension.
You know that's fair.
It worked.
And
You
like
just
I
fuck a
said,
whole dimension.
I'm sure that we can bring back
you go,
bags of
Jack?
holding. I'm sure that we can bring back bags of holding, but we have to find a whole new like process of magic to link some other universe.
I've already canonically written out that bags of holding are never going to exist again.
That just means that our scientists are shit.
No, because by the time you guys...
Rude.
Jillian's new character's mission.
Well, what I said, like, at some point was, like, for the next campaign, I'm gonna play a wizard who's looking into the phenomenon of why the bags of holding stopped working.
And the funny part is, because you guys fuck bags of holding, you guys caused a calamity level event.
Good.
They've lost chunks of history, artifacts, magic and non-magical artifacts.
Excellent.
Well, that dude shouldn't have tried to pull us into the bags of holding. then.
Cameron, where's the other arm of your glasses?
Don't ask.
He already did.
I already did!
Well, don't ask again.
It's fine. I have a pair like that.
Where'd it go?
Motherfucker, what happened to you last week? You lost the whole arm off your glasses!
That
the
wasn't
kind of
just
shit are
last
you
week.
and Maddie
It's
doing?
been like this for a bit.
I just got new glasses.
Oh yeah, those blue-ass glasses.
Oh,
The
that's
arm
awesome.
shrunk. That's what it is. There you go. The arm's still there. It's just shrunk.
Ah, okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
the joint
Yep.
is still there.
Nope.
The joint
That's
is
the
still
arm.
there.
That's
It's
the
but
arm,
a flesh
Justin.
wound.
It's just
That is a whole arm. It is just less.
Alright. So, you guys are stop it. So you guys are basically just standing around all the busted ass bags of holding. There's some dead bodies here and there.
very fucked up skeleton.
A crispy skeleton.
Yeah. At least a bit.
Didn't someone say they wanted to take the skeleton?
I said about like jokingly. I don't plan on actually taking it.
Put that shit in a museum.
So, world conquest, right?
I'm pretty sure that guy's
I mean,
become.
at this point, it probably wouldn't be very hard because
That's
all
what
of the kingdoms have lost most of their money.
There's only two of them.
All of the kingdoms
Both of the
have
kingdoms.
lost their money. All of them.
I think
Well
both
of implies
nations
more
are
than
valid.
two, dumbass. Grammatically, it is both kingdoms.
Still,
right now.
all of them.
He's not
Fuck
wrong.
up, I've had.
100% of the kingdoms.
That is still more technically correct than what Justin said.
All of them. All of them.
I mean, if we're talking technically, then his is still correct.
Get that wrong. All of them.
And
So-
the technical technicalities of the technicality technically.
He's technically correct, and that's the best kind of correct.
Have you
It's
ever
my
heard
favorite
of
kind
Space
of
Cow?
correct because it pisses people off.
Don't you dare throw space cow at them. That's my thing.
I'm not going to throw a space cow
Space
at them.
cow.
I'm going to send him to space.
Oh, understandable.
What about sheep saucers?
Desmond the Moon Bear.
How did I
Sarah.
get here?
Cheap saucers.
He said space cows. Sheep saucers is the obvious next step.
Not what I wanted.
The Spyro reference, guys.
Okay, you guys were joking about a skull reunion in in the next campaign. Joking, of course. I see you shaking your head, Logan. Rurik would still technically be alive unless he gets killed.
You're one of the only
Malfoy.
ones. Yeah,
So-
I was going to say, you're Malfoy will be dead.
So Rurik,
No. I'll be in
You're
my later
still
years,
human.
but I'll be alive.
I would love
I am
to see
half
a super
human,
old
half elf.
If Bird didn't die, he could theoretically still be
with
alive.
dementia.
but so Rurik will be the one to summon everybody.
Yes, that's the plan. That's
As the
plan.
robot tries to
My
explain
characters
why
in
it's not
costume.
actually them because it's not scientifically plausible.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's true.
You're welcome,
Too
Logan.
Is it too late to use a resurrection stone to have Bojangles come back and kill you?
Bojangles has been dead
Yes,
for a
it's
long
too late.
time.
You don't want to see a dementia-ridden.
Nah, he just come back and kill me, so I don't care.
Not much of left of you to kill. You fell. You know what's upsetting still? I forgot I could have used legendary actions to get his character higher. I could have thrown and killed one of you. Had I remembered I could use my legendary actions.
Oh well,
Upsetting.
I'll be back.
Why the fuck you already leaving?
I gotta pee, but it's like right there.
How dare you?
Oh, hey.
What, no piss
Not where it
cam?
normally is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo. That's icky.
Everybody's seen that guy's dick.
At this point.
Yeah, man doesn't fucking hide it.
Listen, if I was hung like this, I wouldn't hide it either.
We don't live in a world where you can get away with that, though.
If I had a dick like this, I'd be a porn star.
Sarah, how does that make you feel?
Money.
Yeah, you see, Justin, being a porn star doesn't mean you fuck anybody.
Means you're paid to fuck anybody.
He can literally get paid just to fuck Sarah. And then anytime you go on Pornhub, you have to scroll past their video.
Can you tag people in this?
I mean, they've got the share links for like Facebook and stuff.
There you go.
Which never
Next
makes
level
sense
way
to
to
me.
be the family disappointment.
I would say who would share that, but there were some ladies that were hooked up together on
Oh my God.
OnlyFans and put it all over Facebook.
Oh, Jesus.
But then they
Wait.
were mad that everybody saw it.
Wait, I need you to repeat every part of that. My brain toned out.
Okay. Not the job I'm working at now. My last job, there were these two ladies that got together and made an OnlyFans. They put it on their
Kaiser.
Facebook and got pissed off that everybody saw it.
I don't think that one's a sphere.
What? That's a sphere. If you squint hard enough. That's a sphere if you squint hard enough.
What Bojangles looks like.
See what the heck is going on.
That's a sphere if you squint hard
a lot
enough.
of circles.
Yeah, I'm doing fundamentals. So, this is something that you did like 50 years ago.
Pretty sure you skipped that stage, actually.
Little Crusaders.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Little Crusaders.
That's
So-
gonna be his first video.
Exactly.
By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, the other day my headphones officially died on me, so I have backup headphones for now until I get new ones ordered.
It's good to have a backup pair around.
I don't
Yeah.
have a backup pair.
Of what?
Headphones.
So,
If my headphones
not.
broke, you guys would hear me and I wouldn't hear shit.
I have two. No, I have three.
Yeah, we
headphones.
remember that.
Billy's got a bajillion earplugs, like the
Oh, I
I don't
hate
like them.
earplugs.
Yeah, they feel wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you guys kind of recollect yourselves, Dandelion comes in with some of the other Tabaxi warriors and some of the Goliaths that are still alive. Just kind of look around. Well, looks like you guys had fun.
That was interesting.
Where's the elf?
Which one?
Oh. He motions to two warriors. Bag him, we're taking him home to be buried.
Wait. Before you bag him, that guy walks over, he's like, he was a dark elf?
Just the sheer force of falling ripped all his makeup off.
I imagine some of it would come off. He'd be like, wait a minute.
What the goddamn?
Except that guy has seen my true self before.
Has he?
Did he remember
Yeah.
it? though? I
He
thought we
saw
had-
it, but thought
Probably
you were
drunk.
sick.
No. And it's that guy, unless you're like right on his forehead, and even then he might not know.
All right. Where's the bird?
Also dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody is super echoey right now.
Woo!
Not
It's
loud.
gone already. It's gone. Just as fast as it showed up, it's gone.
It's Josh.
What?
Echo.
Is it
Yep.
echo, or is it
Yeah.
echoing?
It's a slight echo. Just ever so slight. If I yell, I see you light up.
Well, I guess don't yell.
I'll do it anyway.
But yeah, the bird's god took him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the bird had found religion. The way
We didn't either.
The way
He started religious.
He started and ended a religion.
that Her Majesty talked about him, anything that wasn't nailed to the floor was prone to end up in his sticky, feathered hands.
Typically.
Well, I guess it's never too late to find religion.
Apparently.
Is there a body you want me to have my warriors collect to take home and bury, or?
I mean, if you want
Uh,
if you want to gather that, and I just gesture to the.
yeah, there's
Square
little
mark.
bits over there, over there.
That reminds me, I would like to go look through and see if I can find any of his possessions that didn't get obliterated.
Okay.
Let's see what I had on me.
Roll a d20.
Nat 20.
Alright, shall I just give you the entirety of my inventory then?
No, not that much for 5. Let me look at what you got.
Yeah, see, Logan, do you remember my dice last night in our camp, and like in my campaign? You remember how they treated me?
Fair enough.
I'm
This
still
is the
sad I didn't get to
reverse.
watch that. I
Oh,
completely
I
watched
forgot
it.
you.
Yeah, because Austin's stream just had a fucking stroke.
You find, still alive, his snake.
Oh,
That's a damn miracle.
Snake is fucking.
Speaking of which,
PTSD.
where
He's
are
had,
his
like,
spiders?
Back
they got,
at base.
yeah, they got left at. They got Maribel's house.
I guess she's keeping them now.
Exotic Mexico burr.
Yep.
I'm gonna like. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try to like. I don't know. Get the snake to understand to come with me. What is this? Nature.
Yeah, animal handling.
Okay.
Just start singing, "Come with me, and you will see."
A world a lot less dramatic.
I don't believe you.
Okay, that comes out to
Perfect.
not the greatest roll, but I actually have a decent modifier because it's wisdom, so that comes out to a 16.
All right. You succeed in coaxing the frightened snake into your kind of like in your wrapped up in your arm.
Okay. Snake is having fucking PTSD flashbacks right now. He's fucking nom right now.
The
I mean, I think
trees
the
spoke
only
you
other
the
thing of
means.
value on me would really just be the gold at that point.
Yeah.
The gold is scattered all across the field.
Yeah, there's like 1,000+ gold strewn around. You can go pick that shit up.
Why do you have so much gold?
Cause I'm a thieving bastard. That's how.
I mean, I have like almost 2,000, so.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you just don't
Damn
spend it.
Yep, that guy isn't a material guy. Let me look. I know he's got a shit ton.
He's the material.
You're not gonna find any on mine.
You know, Bird didn't spend like really any gold because he kept looking for ways out of paying people.
I got 1,865 gold.
Bird died how he lived, avoiding making payments.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so to be exact, there's like 1,291 gold strewn about.
Okay.
It is rather exact.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says right there.
Alright, so you guys have searched the body?
I suppose.
Okay. So from here, after Dandelion's warriors collect
I'd like to turn to Dandelion, by the way, and talk to him. So, what exactly happened to the army you guys were fighting? Did they all just collapse, or?
But it's the weirdest thing. One army collapsed. The opposing army collapsed just in a heap. And then, like, 10 minutes later, our undead army collapsed.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
I wasn't sure if it was just a group spell just ended, but I felt like normally this kind of stuff lasts longer. What?
I'd like to skin the dreadnoughts.
No, they disappeared. They did not die.
I believe our undead
Damn
army
it.
collapsed because I think the bird had something to do with that. So,
Well, that makes more sense. So, is there a place that Telphus remains should be taken to? Anyone who needs to be informed of his death?
I mean, his parents, I suppose.
See, and he kind of unrolls his map, and can you mark out roughly what town his parents are in?
I don't remember what town it was. You're gonna have to tell me.
Bird knows, but you
That
can't
doesn't
ask
help
him.
you.
I gotta look at the map again. Hold on. If I look at the map,
It's down where where the new kingdom is, but I don't have that. You guys can't have that information yet, so.
Booga booga.
Booga booga. I'm the boogeyman. Matlock.
that's the bitch. Yeah, because I remember we were near the mountain, which we were like southwest of the mountain. So, okay, so his parents are here in Matlock.
See. And their names.
I don't remember that. They were his parents, not mine.
See this right here, folks? This is why you take notes.
See, I don't
Right,
take notes.
No, this is actually good proper roleplay. You think I'm gonna remember some random dude's parents I met once? You think I'm gonna remember their fucking name?
That's what I was about to say.
From the dead.
You still think I'm gonna remember that?
See,
would.
I'll remember
I
their
don't remember-
faces, but I wouldn't remember their names.
Yeah, like I can recognize the face. I can point him out. Like, oh yeah, I brought that dude back from the dead. But I don't remember his fucking name. Motherfucker, I don't even remember what did I eat for breakfast this morning. Did I eat breakfast?
Nope.
I had
remember.
pierogies and mini weenies.
And I think if you have to ask that question, you probably didn't.
I can't remember if I ate breakfast.
Hard-boiled egg and salad.
I did not eat.
Like I feel like I would have eaten breakfast though because I get really grouchy if I don't eat breakfast.
I know.
I eat breakfast every day.
He knows you get grouchy.
I'm gonna be fair to the rest of you. I didn't have notes on my parents' names either.
Aha! Fuck you.
Because I don't think you ever wrote and told them to me.
I did.
I do remember
fairly
him
certain he did.
saying. I do remember him saying the parents' names. I just don't remember what they were.
I have it in my notes. All right, so Dandelion says, so you would recognize the faces, just you don't remember their names.
That is correct.
All right. Is there anyone in the party who come with us that recognize the faces to point them out and kind of explain what happened to their son?
I mean, I think they're dead.
I think Clarence was the only one that was with me with them
I have
when
an
I
idea.
went to the parents.
I have an idea. Hold on. I have an idea.
In fact, yeah, no, everybody is dead because it was me, Coriar.
I got it. Hold on. I got a spell here that might be useful. I just got to remember what it is. I remember what it is. I just got to remember exactly what it does.
You know, that's actually fair, Cam. I forgot that most of us were off doing other shit.
I know the ones that actually went to his parents' house were me, Coriar, Clarence, and...
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use Speak with the Dead to talk with Kaiser?
Kaiser...
To ask him that.
Well,
I mean, I assume I'm just in hell right now.
You could also ask Cameron's character.
Too.
That's
The
less
reason,
fun.
the reason I asked this is because it says you grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse. I don't think Kaiser's considered a corpse. I think he's considered a painting at this point.
Yeah, no, you can't do, if it requires a corpse, then yeah, you can only do it to Cameron.
Can I do? Okay, then I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn to Dandelion. I have an idea. Come with me. So I walk over and I cast Speak with the Dead on the corpse of Cameron's character. It says, until it lasts 10 minutes or until I ask 5 questions. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a completely truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell does not return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn any new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events. So.
Okay.
So, in other words, I can give info and go, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, if I ask you your parents' names, you can tell me that, because it's simple information. So, but
Again, I don't remember their names, but...
You're going to Brazil,
maybe I do. Maybe I do remember my parents' names. I remember my parents' names.
Do you know?
Yeah, he remembers.
So, I have a feeling he received a very, like, aggressive message.
Yeah.
It's actually very simple. Mom, name. Father, name.
But it's in an aggressive
No,
style.
I just remembered it on my own.
It's all lowercase. Yeah, I copy pasted out of my notes.
So, alright, so I cast Speak with the Dead on his corpse.
I go, oh, what the fuck?
This is bullshit.
Question for you. Do you remember your parents' names?
I think mom was Auraria, and my dad was Earlius.
Okay. And then the town that they were in was called Matlock, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
No, it's like
What are you gonna do with my parents?
interrupting him. He's dead.
Yeah. That's exactly what you're doing.
I literally just died and came back from the dead to answer questions, so...
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where to take your body.
Can I recognize that I'm dead?
You can from I'd say from an intellectual level understand that you are dead, but given the limits of the spell, it's not information you can mentally retain.
Yeah.
Because it is.
So
still...
I just take that in and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that's happened since it's died, and can't speculate about future events. So that's what it says.
I mean, it wasn't since I died. I died because of a fucking fall.
Gravity.
Yeah. Gravity started working.
Yeah, unfortunately. So.
Listen,
This is why you gotta test the fall damage.
But
Anyway, that's 2 questions. And I'm sure we're not 10 minutes in.
I don't know if there's any other questions I needed to ask you.
So I'm gonna just stay here for 10 minutes while y'all just go on your way.
I turned to Daniel. Is there any questions you'd like to ask him?
No, there's nothing I need.
What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Is it a European swallow or
Hold
an
on,
African swallow?
Hold on, I turn around. Hey, Beck guy.
Yeah.
Any questions you want to ask his dead corpse before it's gone again?
You died?
That's a question.
I'm taking that as a question, and I'm gonna say, yeah, apparently.
Is this like a genie situation? Do I get 3?
No, it's not like that, Beck guy. I just brought him back to ask him a question.
I'm gonna say no. That's your 4th question.
See, all I can picture with this is with us basically not having anything more to ask. The Monty Python scene where they're coming around, bring out your dead.
I like to.
I'm not quite dead yet.
The smell says otherwise.
What is your name? What is your? So, just any. For my final question, I'll be like, anything you want me to tell your parents, or Dandelion to tell your parents, for that matter.
Would I be able to say that? Because
A simple answer. You can give simple answers. Yeah.
sorry.
Listen, I was gonna say I'll give you a short message you can write that you can tell your parents.
Let's say I'm focusing extra hard to stronger spell.
He's laden with the grief of his dead father, so it's hitting him right in his core.
Yep.
Just tell them I'm sorry.
That I can do.
Now I'm dead.
Imagine if you only asked the 3 questions and you're like, so I have to wait here for. I have to wait to go back for like another
That's
7
literally
minutes.
what I was expecting.
They're like, well, I mean, I can ask you 2 random questions if you want.
Just anything. Don't make me just wait here. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just sitting up or.
No, you're basically in a
form-
bag. Your head's popping out of a tabaxi word.
My first question is, I asked him I asked him 3 questions. He's 2 more. 4th one. Well, do you want me to ask you another question so that you can go back? Yes. All right. Final question. How big's your dick?
Bigger than yours, and I go back.
I'm not dead, dumbass.
Lifts pants. He's lying.
Listen, had I gotten one more turn, you were possibly dead. Because a half elf at Mach speed, that's lethal.
I'm diving out of the way.
Only if you hit. Only if you hit.
Yeah.
I feel like
They
that's
can
like
still
horseshoes and hand grenades. I don't need to physically hit them, I just need to get close.
Kinetic energy.
I don't know about that.
You'll be like, I wanted to use your character like a rod of God, just tungsten rod fired from space.
Okay, that's fair.
Instead of space cow, it's space midget.
But you throw me fast enough, I'm just gonna burn up in the atmosphere anyway.
Just a golf ball sized hole through one of the other characters.
I turn to Daniel. Is there that all the information?
It goes through that guy's ear and just gives him an earring hole now.
Dandelion doesn't say anything. I have nothing I need. Rest well. We'll make sure you make it home to your parents.
I'm already dead. I didn't hear any of that.
He's already gone. We asked him the maximum amount of stuff, but he's already gone.
All right then. Well, unless I'm sure that there'll be some celebrations for you. Why don't you let my warriors drop you at Hayabusa on our way down to Matlock?
Suppose we could do.
No. Y'all ride to the. You guys all get back on the boat and take the canal down towards the closest connection to the mainland with what's it called on it? Hayabusa on it. Dude, I'm already on campaign 2. My brain's starting to erase this shit. Okay.
I'm definitely not working on stuff for campaign 2 right now.
So you guys are let out, basically parallel with Hayabusa, and then they continue down the canal towards Matlock.
All I know is Rurik's big plan is to go teach Goliath's warfare.
I thought you were teaching stonework.
Engineering and siege warfare.
Also stonework.
And what about making
That comes in
a
with the
god?
engineering.
The magical super weapon is no more. When it blew up in the bag of holding, slag came out of the bag of holding.
There are other ways.
Nobody cares about that. We're talking about just making him a god.
You cannot just make him a god!
I mean,
I know.
Pretty sure we can.
So, by the way, this
No,
made me think
I
of
know
something.
you're thinking. The answer's no, Josh.
So I came up with, I saw this thing and then I kind of came up with a twist on it, and I would like to do a campaign like this at some point where you have a campaign and all the players are warlocks and they get their power from believing in each other.
I've seen
Just
that.
Power Rangers, basically.
And if they all believe hard enough, they can summon one.
Why are you
super
telling them?
person.
No. This is an actual canonic thing in Dungeons and Dragons, by the way. There is a race of people that the only thing they can do is basically they're god makers. They believe it, and it becomes and it exists.
It's just the space orcs from Warhammer.
Yep.
There's something from Supernatural like that too, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't watch it.
See,
I
even if they
know-
don't have
yeah,
power,
I
if you
remember,
have
yeah.
enough people believe that it's a god, it becomes one.
Basically, yes, but no.
Yeah. So we just have to convince the world to worship that guy.
No.
He might not get powers, he might not live longer, but he'll be worshipped.
No. So,
I'm
as
hitting
you-
God King.
Exactly.
As you guys travel to Hayabusa, we're actually going to. I'm going to leave this up to Cameron. Do you want to go through, like, do you want me to describe the scene of your parents getting the news and burying you, or do you want to fast track through that?
Fast track.
Okay. I asked
Just let me know if they actually are heartbroken or
they are.
if-
They're truly upset because they wanted to find a way to eventually make amends, and now that chance is gone.
Cool.
For now, if Clarence gets his hands on some decent powdered diamond, he can bring anybody back.
Well, the diamonds are gone.
As for
It's fault.
where they buried you in the grave where your father previously was.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I guess they didn't need that spot.
Embraced in your father's shadow for all your days.
Had been previously vacated, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It's not often that you can have the opportunity to actually reuse the grave because the previous owner didn't need it anymore.
It'd be like that.
I see the beginnings of Crusader.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. It would have been months after that, so that dirt plot would have already
They
grown
redug
over
it.
with grass and everything.
Yeah,
they redug it out.
So, no, I know. I'm just saying it wouldn't have been like freshly dug or anything like
Right.
that. It's
No,
been
you're
months
correct.
since that.
They redug out that hole specifically for you.
They just
Yes.
left it open. They knew he was coming.
As his dad puts him down, he's like, I kept it warm for you. The grave.
You guys aren't there. You guys are in Hayabusa.
I was just making a joke.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Listen, all right. I'm trying to get to these talky parts. I know none of you like the talky parts, but this is how you close out a story.
I let you skip through my stuff just so you could get to the talky parts.
I know. I'm not talking about you. You are a victim right now.
I want a vivid detail of his burial.
No. I left it up to the
I
man
don't.
who died.
How was the
Hey,
grass that morning?
Hey, Logan, just toss me in the fucking grave and bury me with dirt. Don't give me a casket.
Shit, we need someone else to learn the spell to know the weather.
Shit! You guys can't just look up.
But that doesn't tell us what's gonna be like 24 hours from now. That just tells us what it's like now.
You worry too much about the future. Worry about the moment.
Listen. I finally have I'm finally in a position where I can actually worry about my future, and it doesn't involve death in the next 24 hours. So, well, at least hopefully, I say.
Oh yeah, hey Logan.
Yeah.
What's the weather in hell like?
It's a dry heat today.
Did I go to heaven or hell? No. Make me go to hell so I can go back to the prison.
I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's an 11 to 20, you go to hell because that's what you want. If it's a 1 to 10, you went to heaven.
Can I make one little adjustment to that? If
Yeah.
it's a nat 20, I make all of the warden or all of the guards in the prison my friend.
But wait, can he go to heaven if he killed his own god?
He didn't kill his own god.
Mm-mm.
All right. You are sent to the first layer of hell. Not where the
I
Superman.
want to find that old lady at some point and
Get your
forgive
gold
her.
back.
No, I want to forgive her.
Oh, my
Get sent back to the prison.
A lady dies from cringe.
So as you guys make it to Hayabusa, you guys are given the hero's welcome. People are lined on the streets throwing roses at your feet. As you're escorted through the city with the royal guard acting as like an honor guard for you. What?
Rurik's in the baby pouch, just waving like a princess to all the people.
As we're going through the parade, Clarence would like to pay tribute to Bird.
Okay.
He would like to find the nearest trash can and play the sound of his people.
People don't understand it, but because you're a hero, they support you. And now, as you guys walk, you're getting roses thrown at your feet, and you just hear the rattling of trash cans.
As you should. Funny.
I finally figured out what it was. The thing from Supernatural where if enough people believe in it, it manifests. It's called a tulpa in Supernatural.
Yeah, that's it. Tulpa. Thank you. That's been sitting in the back of my head. I was going to Google it after the session.
I'll stick with my Warhammer orcs.
Yes.
Fair enough. So, like I said, now as you guys approach the capital, like the castle itself, it's the sound of trash cans rattling and roses being thrown, and your name is being called out. So, right as you get to the Capitol door, you see. Oh, excuse me, I gave you my notes. I closed them because I thought, yep, don't need these anymore. I'm done.
Notes are cringe.
Close enough.
You see Ada Truthseeker, as well as Cyrus, and I'm trying to find all my notes. God damn it. Sorry, guys. 10 minutes. You see, alright, so you see Ada and her brother Asa, as well as Cyrus, that waiting at the door into the castle, smiles on their faces. What are you typing, Josh?
Type.
Don't worry about it.
He's making AI porn.
Understandable.
Him too? It's so weird that we're both doing it at the same time.
Great minds think alike.
That's right.
So we have a feast as well as partying and celebrations planned.
Food.
And Cyrus says, and I brought ale.
Even better.
The other people there are Lokai, your uncle, as well as your cousin.
Nice.
Can I pull Cyrus aside just for a second?
Yes.
Okay, so we kind of step aside. I kind of put a hand on his shoulder. Matumba has passed on.
It's sad he's gone, but now he can be with the women he loved. Your mother and your sisters.
Yes.
Just a little sudden spark in your brain. You never told him about your sister.
Yeah. I was like, yes. Huh?
He gives you a
Oh
little
my God,
smile
man.
and he gives you like a knowing smile and says, "Come on, they're waiting for you." And he kind of just leads you back to the group.
All right.
From there, you guys are ushered into the banquet hall. The king gives a speech about the heroism that you all displayed, saving the kingdom and reclaiming its name, breaking the curse, as if this is all stuff that he had planned for you to do from the get-go.
Mm-hmm. You know, typical diplomatic shit.
And near the end of his speech, before he says cheers, the room slows down for you all, to the point where everything is at a standstill.
It happens all the time.
And you guys are...
I
Huh?
think
What'd you say?
Justin's watching something.
No, I'm not.
Then who?
I may or may not be working on a different character.
I hear someone.
Finish this campaign, damn it!
Yeah. Dang
Says-
it.
I am listening.
God damn it, John.
It's fine.
Says the
I'm
man
not
who already started
staff,
forgetting
don't
shit
worry
for
about
this campaign for the next one.
Listen, I forgot names. When have I ever been good at that?
Fair enough.
This is
I'll
true.
give you.
Yeah.
I will
This is
give
give
you.
not new.
When you
I
needed to know my parents' names, that's
I-
when you were good at it.
I had it in my notes. I knew I'd put them there. So, as you guys... Anyway, so midway through the speech, like I said, everything stops except for you guys. And then you're kind of just moved. 1 minute you're sitting at the banquet listening to the king give his speech. The next you're standing in an open courtyard surrounded by massive humans with just auras of light around them. No, it's not the Sigil
Did
order.
they spike the drink? What?
You look around and you see among the massive humans your god.
Is this a gathering of the gods that I was apparently invited to and didn't know?
We've come to thank you and your group, as well as offer an explanation. As the events that had transpired was not what we planned for any of you, and it was our fault.
How so?
Understand, Belarus was supposed to be the next hero to usher in the Golden Age. That was our plan.
You fucked up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
to put it so delicately.
I am a man of beautiful words.
God damn it. He was supposed to fall in love with a woman who was supposed to help morally guide him towards that goal. But before he could meet her, he met your compatriot Coriar. Oh, I gotta look real quick because I forgot what god I made Belarus's.
Torum.
Was it Torm?
Yep. Yeah, because I have the relics of Torum from his old church.
Oh,
The-
you're right,
the
you're
gaunt-
right.
The gauntlets.
You're right. Oh, I closed the wrong thing. That's fine. And an older man kind of leans forward as if to talk. When you look at him, he looks like the picture of a soldier who was just aged.
Mhm.
Like his hair is still cut short, but age is definitely just hanging on his body.
Yeah.
To correct the issue, I tried to end her in a way that made it look like she died of natural causes. But Belarus figured that out. And then you know what happens next. I spend a very long time dead, and you all have to clean up my mess.
Well, what happened
So-
happened, and we have succeeded.
Yes, but we can't take a chance that our meddling will cause another event that could end the world. So we as gods are stepping away. We'll still be present and able to give our blessings, but we're no longer going to meddle in the affairs of the mortal.
Leave them to their own affairs. Let their choices be their choices, free of your influence.
Your races need to be able to grow and make choices of their own without a chance of us making mistakes.
So there's a vacancy.
There is not a vacancy.
I understand. I mean,
There's the temporary position.
As a mere mortal, I don't understand how you gods work, and I'm sure it's the same way, vice versa. We do things that you do not understand.
So, with that, is there anything any of you desire as a boon? If it's within our power, we'll grant it.
I respond.
I'd like to come back to life.
Money.
I said, well, for starters, I turned toward him, do you care if I keep your gauntlets?
As far as I've seen, you have more right to them than anyone I've chosen.
They come quite in handy. They seem to make my healing magic a bit stronger.
Enjoy the blessing of Torb. You may use the gauntlets as you see fit.
Thank you.
Anyone else want a boon of us? If it's to become a god, the answer is no. This time, Steven's god actually answers. What is it you want, Becca?
I want to ensure that the kingdom I'm starting is prosperous and continues long after my death.
With us stepping away, we won't be able to guarantee that.
Can you give me something to help?
What I can give you is, and he gives you 6 stones. Each one just a different shape.
Are they infinity stones?
No. Each one
Those
of
will
these
be
stones
different colors, not shapes.
gives you the chance to do the wish spell. Understand, this is to correct errors, or to, if your kingdom's facing a drought or a famine, something to instantly turn the curve of that.
I'm saying this as Malfour. You're giving Becca stones that can cast the wish spell?
Fair enough.
We're doomed.
No.
We are doomed.
I promise not to wish
Everybody's
to be
gonna die.
No take backs.
Hey, that guy.
No.
You know what you can wish for? No, I'm not actually here, but you know what you can wish for?
More stones.
No.
The genie rules apply here.
I promise to use them wisely and only to help the kingdom.
Very
You
good.
can use them to wish to become a god.
No, we cannot.
I already
No,
promised. No.
wish spells don't work like that.
Yeah. Also, there is a limit. Yes, Rory.
Those look useful.
What are you playing at?
Oh, you want something?
Justify what you want to use them for.
Well, I plan
That guy
to
has
be
a noble
working
cause.
within, essentially, engineering and combat, of course. Say a battle is going badly to the point where both sides are losing people. I could, of course, help to end the battle in a way that less people die.
Rorik. You do know we see everything you do, right?
And?
I've seen the cannons with the arms.
And?
No wish spell for you.
Oh.
Instead, I will give you this, and he gives you a what looks to be a magic tool bag. In here, this will always pull out the tool that you need at the moment you need it.
Don't try reaching into it when things are getting steamy in the bedroom.
Damn it.
Bring that
Best time to
hammer.
use it, really.
Oh my god.
Things are getting hot and steamy in here. Reaches in, pulls out like a saw. What? No. There it is.
With that, they turn to Malfour. Is there anything you wish for? We could send you back to your time.
No, there's nothing left for me back there. How about just a quiet place in the middle of nowhere that only I know about?
With that, he gives you a ring. This ring will open up a private section of the Feywoods, where there's a cabin, and along the river, you'll be able to find clean water, food. So long as you don't anger any of the Fey Lords, it is yours. The bird has moved on to the afterlife, as has the half-elf. It's beyond our power to bring either of them back at this stage already. We've pulled back so much. And they pull your spirits down. Well, they pull both your spirits into the room.
This is bullshit.
Wait, did I get off early for good behavior?
No, we've brought you to the realm of the gods so that you can say any final farewells that you wish to say to your party.
I turned to Bird. At our celebration parade, I played the song of your people.
Good man. Oh, and you might want to check on my children.
I planned on it once I returned home.
I may have told them that they could eat your sister.
Their funeral.
She does have I would say that's their funerals because she can summon an army of the undead.
But can she do it in her sleep?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty impressive, actually.
She is the daughter of Matumba.
Yeah. You're forgetting that she's the daughter of the man who drowned a mountain for fun.
Details.
I forgot that detail, actually. I forgot that's how I explained the river and the mountain.
Hey guys, can you stop setting bonfires to like everyone you meet?
No.
Just once.
No, keep doing it.
Just once. For me.
That doesn't sound like us.
We might still do it, but we'll at least think about it before we do it in your honor. How's that?
You know what? I expect that. So, I'm fine with that. At least hesitate.
Yeah,
No.
we'll at least show a moment's hesitation in your honor. Sometimes, not always.
At the very least, Clarence, can you hesitate?
Yeah, I usually do.
Thank you.
He's coming around, though.
Shush.
Kaiser, is that fucking Crusade Squid?
Yes.
Love it.
Where did he post this?
He hasn't posted it.
Oh, is it live?
Tentacling in the name of God.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. So, with that, the gods all give you
You kind
their
of skipped
nod.
the robot.
Oh, sorry, robot. Is there anything that you wish for?
The panini press, specifically.
I forgot about the robot. I'm sorry.
I think that's just proof that robots don't have souls.
You're dead. Fuck off. First, I would like to offer you a panini. Here you go.
Thank you.
Does he actually eat it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is my spirit form still there?
Yeah.
Can I ask for a panini before I go back to hell?
You may not.
He just how plays like cannot no. Okay.
Can I have
And
one
I
just so I can
turn
torment him with it?
No.
So,
You're not in the hell prison, so fuck off.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably
No.
just tormenting little imps up in like.
Yeah,
the
you're
first layer.
one of the best people there. I'm torturing
So-
everyone.
Warforged, what is it that you wish for?
I want the knowledge to create new dimensions, to use for whatever I want to use them for.
Oh, shit.
That is beyond us,
Bit
Oh shit.
much.
and is dangerous. In the
It
hints.
was worth a try. Can I have a library?
He gives you a bracelet. This will grant you the ability to manifest your library, but it is in the bracelet.
Excellent. I will start
Can I
curating it at
create
once.
entire dimensions? No. How about a library?
The next
Start
one.
really big, and then you get whatever you want.
Alright, Clarence kind of speaks up. Can I make one final request?
They at this point, the other gods look at your god. Go ahead, Clarence.
I know my father has moved on, and I know that he is probably happy where he is and how he has moved on. But could he at least have one final minute to go say goodbye to his daughter?
I will grant this. He gives you a little glass bead. Smash that on the ground, and it will it'll bring back his spirit. He'll have exactly 60 seconds, and then he will return.
Thank you. I tuck it away safely into my bag.
Accidentally smashes it. You hear, "What the fuck am I doing in here?"
Oh great! I'm back in the bag.
Jillian, you're messed up. I just want you to know that.
Why?
What
Sarah,
did he
did
do?
you see what they said? Jillian in the report.
It was a missed opportunity.
Oh my god.
Nah,
What I
I don't want that. I'm gonna live forever. Fuck you, bitches.
what I expected was for her to wish for magic to not be real and it all be science.
In her mind, magic isn't real, and it already is all science.
Fair.
So, everything the gods are doing, in her mind, is just science she doesn't understand yet.
Fair.
That's why she wanted the knowledge
Library
to
will
create all of these dimensions, and then got a library.
So, with that, we thank you, and enjoy the rest of your lives. And they
I tip too.
and they send you guys back to right in that moment that they pulled you out of it, Hayabusa. The king, every time resumes, the king says, "Now a toast to the heroes of Uthrael."
I ignore the king and examine my new bracelet.
With that, the king kind of leans over. Does your group have a name?
No, we just kind of went with it.
Well, I need something to announce you guys has.
ADHD nomads.
That works.
The nomads, just nomads.
I feel like we would name ourselves Group 2.
You should have
No.
seen Group 1.
Well, Group 1 was the original party.
Yeah. So with that, you guys are messed up. The king raises his glass again and says, "Now raise a glass to the heroes of the kingdom of Uthrael. The ADHD nomads. There's cheers. Everyone drinks. And you
That
guys
guy's got his
party.
whole ass barrel.
And you guys party like that for 5 days.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Because this is a proper feast. This is a proper party.
That guy got and gave so much dick.
We'll roll dice later to see how many women you accidentally impregnated. I was kidding.
What die do you want me to roll?
Roll a percentile.
And I roll to see if
roll
I
a
made
D10.
one friend in prison.
Go ahead. What did you say, Josh?
That's two tens, right?
Yeah.
For the percent.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
percentile, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically D100.
Yeah.
Am I doing D100 or D20?
Yes, also D100. So a D10 and a D100.
22.
22. Congratulations. You don't have any other little bet guys running around the kingdom.
I'm gonna say this is the one
I got
time that
54.
Rurik hoed out. Tried to get with
You
as
make-
many dwarves as possible.
You make one friend. You guys don't talk much, but you sit together at lunch and exchange pleasantries.
Hell yeah. I am content with my ending, actually.
With that, the parties are over now, and the king gives you guys a escort to wherever you want to go, like a chariot. So, we'll start with Justin.
Let me look at the map quick.
I know where I'm going.
Well, you don't want to just put on your ring and cease to exist.
No, I'm gonna be an asshole. Give me 1 second.
You don't have to try for
Okay,
that.
Malfoy.
Yeah.
While he looks, I'm gonna get soda because I am perched.
Not allowed.
Not allowed to be parched or not allowed to get a soda.
Not allowed to get a soda. Duh.
I see
But he's
cat.
allowed to be parched.
Yes.
Hello, cat. Which cat
See.
is that?
Where is the
Frumpkin.
farthest
Frumpkin? Okay.
place I can go?
Probably the islands.
That's a
No, I don't want to go all the way out there. I want to
Should
go
I
to
back to the
Dragonmore.
Tabaxi Islands.
I want to go to the island.
What's going
I tell them that I want to go to Dragmore.
That's
Dragmore?
where the story started.
That's true. All right, so they
Wait.
take your cart. You get your cart, and they take you to Dregmore.
Which also means that he wasn't with us when we
Oh.
were there. Has he ever been there?
Nope, he has never been to Dregmore.
Not as part of the party.
About 20 minutes out of Hayabusa, I just activate my ring and just disappear from the back of the cart.
Understandable.
Talking with their captain. What do you mean you've lost him?
Exactly.
Somehow he ends up right out. Somehow he ends
No,
up right
basically-
outside Dregmore anyway.
Oh no, my
As-
home's in the Feywild. That's already been discussed.
So,
Right outside Dregmore.
Yeah, no.
so as you get
Well,
to,
I guess there kind of could be a gate there.
when they get to
gateway.
Barmouth, they are changing out the horses, and they tell you can go sit at the inn and get some food if you want. That's when they go let the captain guard know that you're gone. And the captain guard says, just travel the rest of the way to Dregmore, and say he got out, and everywhere you go, say he doesn't want to be bothered.
Cameron, your
Not
background
dealing
noise
with
is
this-
very loud.
It's been going on the whole time, whoever it is. It's getting louder.
That's why I said something. It was at least okay earlier, but it just kept getting louder.
I was starting to struggle to hear Logan.
There's no doubt.
Cameron just had some loud background noise, so we were
I
asking
didn't hear
him
it.
to mute.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
that at all. All
We were
right.
just asking him to mute.
So next person is Rorik. Master Rorik, where would you like to be taken?
Well, I'm going with this big oaf. Gotta go educate some Goliaths.
Doodle up with that.
With that, a messenger runs up. Excuse me. I'm looking for Becca. Becca Wolf?
That would be me.
Oh. Here you are, sir. From New Maru.
Oh.
It's a summons for child support.
I can't read.
You can't.
How am I supposed to read this? There aren't any pictures.
He's holding it. He's not even holding it upside down. He's holding it sideways.
Stephen, you notice as he drops the letter, there's another little note there saying, Clarence, read the letter for him, please.
All right. Hey, Becca here. I'll read it for you.
Oh, thank you.
I was so gonna just let him do this.
And then I open it correctly, like straight up and down. Becca's like, "Wait, what?
Oh,
I
that's
thought it was
how
this
you
way."
I was testing you. Mhm.
Yeah, it's this way, Becca. But anyways,
It's a letter from Maribel asking you to come back and visit her immediately.
Me?
Yes.
yes.
Summons for child support.
Okay. I guess,
Well, I guess I'm chopped liver. She doesn't even mention me in this letter.
yeah, fuck you. You want to come with us?
Yeah. I plan
At
on
the
going
bottom
back
of the
there.
letter, like it says, turn over to see other side.
Flip it over.
Clarence, come home. You have shit that needs taken care of too.
Oh, okay. There I mentioned. Okay. Now I don't have to yell at her.
Okay.
How do you spell Maribel?
Mirabell.
Do they know that we've lived? I'm assuming it's been spread across the kingdom that we succeeded and we have lived. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been about a week now.
Yeah, fair.
That's one of the reasons for the parties, so that time could pass.
Okay. So I guess all three of us are going to see Clarence's sister first.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, that's
Go back to the kingdom.
the guard says. Well, that's convenient. We can just load one big cart and do it in half the time.
Well, then we're gonna have to go back to the.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
That's one-way trip.
You're the heroes of the kingdom. Whatever you need, I got you, dude. I got you.
Can you get me some hallucinogenics?
He opens a bag and holds out like a little leather baggie of mushrooms.
I'm a little concerned you had that already, but I also love it.
Look, you don't ask.
I've heard stories
They have
of the last 5 days.
You've probably added to those stories in the last 5 days.
With that,
as you
This
start
is so
eating them,
true.
as you start eating them, Claire's over. What are you doing? Don't you remember we learned they're more effective when you stick them up your ass?
Oh, I'm gonna need some more too. Both ends. Gotta be good.
with that, they load you guys into a larger carriage and send you off to New Maruth, and they turn to you, Mistress Abby. Where would you like to be taken?
The westernmost island away from Snowfall.
All right, we'll head down to Port Haven and charter a boat for you.
Perfect.
Which island?
She's going to make her. She's going to make her own
West.
laboratory.
The far left one of the 3 island.
Yes, I'll probably be bothered less there.
Okay.
She's going to make her own laboratory.
I need to make notes for next campaign.
I'm gonna go make my own laboratory with cocaine
That's
and
my
hookers.
laboratory.
I was about to say it, Sarah. God damn it.
Speaking of for next campaign, I'm gonna send you an idea that I think I have for Rurik.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to pan back to New Maruth. You guys have arrived. It's been what was initially supposed to be a full 24-hour trip split into 2 days was done in a single 12-hour stretch. So, whoa.
Damn, those horses must be tired if they've got Becca's ass in the back.
Look, right here. Already? What did you feed those horses?
Same thing he fed us.
All right.
It works.
Math.
The cat looks so confused on how it's in this situation.
How did I end up like this? I'm smarter than this.
Never mind. She's petting me. It's all right.
Oh, no, she's not.
I
She
hold
is
her like
not
this
smarter
all
than
the
that.
time. She's fine.
Yeah,
She's just-
keep in mind,
she-
if I would do that, that cat will scratch me if I do the same thing Sarah's doing.
Mhm.
Which is only fair because Moo Cow, if Sarah tries to mess with her, Moo Cow will bite her or scratch her, telling her to fuck off.
Sarah, you look like an evil cat lady holding her like that.
How the fuck do you know I'm not?
Ha.
So you did grow
Yeah,
up
that's
with her.
How do I? Hold on. He might not be able to tell you're not an evil cat lady. I can. I can hurt your feelings with a mean look.
Red.
So, you
My
guys,
sister has feelings?
when
Just not-
when
Only
we were
in
dating,
certain circumstances.
Justin, when we were dating,
comment.
she was drunk while you were the night before, or not the night before you guys went to Myrtle Beach, where she threw open the chip bag, but one of the nights before that, she was drunk. I looked at her because we had friends over and said, "Guys, watch this. Sarah's going to go from being fine, drunk fine, to drunk crying, and then back to drunk fine." I look at her and say, "What did you do?" After she had just rolled her drunk self into a burrito with the blanket saying, "Look, I'm a burrito." What did you do? And she just fell sideways on the bed saying, "What? Are you so mad at me?" And tears are pouring. And I'm like trying to get her to calm down. And she was just drunk, upset the rest of the night. She was a drunk burrito.
That is mean. That is so mean.
We
No
do a
wonder
little-
she was so fucking surly when she got to my place. That
We do a little psychological torture.
I mean, there are probably multiple reasons for her to be that surly, but
Namely,
it
Bernice.
was made even worse
Yeah.
because it was made even worse because of you.
You're welcome. All right,
No
so you
wonder
guys...
she threw up in my chip bag. Yours wasn't there.
I fucking warned you. You could have pulled over.
We were at the gas station. And
No,
you
we were
said,
not.
"Hey
We
guys,
stopped at the gas
I'm gonna
station to
throw
throw
up."
away the chip bag full of vomit.
That's also never mind. That's true. That's true.
Anywho.
I told you I was going to be sick, and you ignored me. You're like, "You'll be fine." Told you one more time, I'm gonna be sick. You ignored me.
Morgan Freeman voice. Turns out it was not fine.
Just
It was
reached
at
over,
this
opened
moment
your
he
bag of
realized
chips.
he fucked up.
So, you guys left Hayabusa at like 8 in the morning, so it's 8 at night here. Or New Maruth, I'm sorry. Yeah, New Maruth, I said that. So, one of the village elders kind of meets you guys there. Says, "Come stay at the church. The women are packed up together lately, and they're angry. So it's safer just for all of us if you're in the church sleeping instead of in there."
That's terrifying.
So you all get to take a long rest.
Sounds like we're gonna need it. We're about to fight a
Yay,
whole
I
village
get my
full of
2
women.
spell slots back.
So with that, you guys wake up. Mirabelle is at the church. She's actively waking you three up.
Huh? Huh? Want to go to school yet? Huh?
She smacks you on the forehead. Clarence, you finished school. Wake up.
I believe that.
I know, my beautiful idiot. I know. She just kind of pats your head.
What's going on? I think I partied too much over those 5 days.
I can
heard.
use an ale.
So, with that, she's come on. We'll go back over to the house. I'll make food.
Oh,
Okay.
and the ale. Don't forget the ale.
I'll
I
get
like
it.
ale with my eggs.
And Allie has news for you, Clarence.
I don't like the sound of that. Am I gonna die?
No,
Okay.
Yes.
maybe.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. I'm putting my armor on just in case.
It's important.
Because the last time we had an interaction after not seeing each other in a while, I didn't have my armor on. And I got hit in the face with a pan. So.
That sounds like your fault.
Pretty sure one of your party members threw that pan.
No. She threw it at me because
No,
I
she
walked in
threw
like,
it.
"Who wants pizza?" And she yeeted it over her shoulder and hit me in the face with the offering pan. Remember?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Although if it was one of your team members, it was probably me.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Legitimately, that's amazing. It's whatever. Just come on.
I'm coming.
That's what she said.
So she leads you guys over to her place and gets everyone sorted with food. Alvarez is there sitting. She's sitting across the table from you, but just like a seat over, so she's not directly across the seat from you.
Okay. So, you want to come sit by me?
If you want me to, but you might not. You might want to wait till you hear the news.
Now I'm confused. What did you do? Do I need to cover up a murder? Because I don't want to do that.
I'm with child.
Okay, over here.
Clarence falls out of his chair. I rolled a 6, so Clarence falls out of his chair.
As you're laughing, Mirabelle kind of leans on your shoulder. What are you laughing at, Chuckles? I'm with child too, and it's yours.
He just started bawling.
That's gonna be a fucking big ass baby.
You just pat your back.
Dwarf's just laughing at both of them.
Clarence overhears that. He comes back up over the table, rubbing his head after hitting it on the floor. It's gonna be a big ass baby.
It's gonna be like a Family Guy giving birth to Chris.
It'll be fine. There's magic for this.
I hope you're not referring to stuff I could do. I don't want to be there.
Resurrection.
Jesus.
Look, if you were to somehow resurrect Bird, I could do you an abortion for cheap.
All right.
So,
Oh my god, Cameron, that's fucking funny.
what did Cameron do? Oh,
Look at Gilport.
That is amazing. I love it. Why? What's up there? Is the boogeyman up there?
so
Oh no, Bird's dead.
Alvarez is still looking at you, Clarence, waiting for you to give her like a response one way or the other about the baby.
Claire, he just kind of looks at her, like, locked eyes for a couple seconds. Get over here.
Happily comes over and sits. Well, look at this. One big happy family.
Yeah, so far.
And I guess you could be Uncle Rorik, huh? Come on, dwarf. I got ale. What are you worried
You want
about?
to tell your dad?
Hey,
He already fucked up one child. He doesn't
Barry
need to
left,
fuck
Barry
up a nephew or a
Hey.
niece.
Hey, Rorik. I'm gonna need somebody to teach my kid proper siege techniques. Are you in?
Rorik seems a little bit conflicted.
To be fair, he'd probably be in the same grade level as the Goliaths I'm starting.
Fair enough.
Or the Goliath city planner.
Besides, who knows? Kid may love to build. You might have a little apprentice on your hands.
Been waiting for this big reveal for weeks. From before you left to go fight Belarus, that when I had to do the rolls, I knew from that moment. It's like, all right, that guy, we're gonna see. Are you gonna have a baby? He's gonna be a dad. It'd be so great if Clarence is also gonna be a dad.
So, I kind of said, "Hey, Maribel, can we have a private word for a minute?" I guess it could be not so private.
Bring a clothes hanger.
No.
You gotta
Shouldn't you
resurrect
be-
Bird for that.
Shouldn't you go be playing? hide the blood hunter in the tree pole.
Maribel, would you like to speak to our father one last time, or in private, or with everybody?
Well, with everyone it would be okay, but I guess I wish I would have known that you could pull him here. I would have waited for both of us to give the news.
I only have 60 seconds left.
She takes a breath for a minute. Okay,
Right now?
I'm ready.
That I pull the bead out and I slam it off the table. It smashes.
So sitting on the table is not a skeleton.
Mhm.
It is your dad, but how you remember him. So he's wearing like his priest robes,
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there. This is not where I just was. Hey,
Yes.
what's up, kids?
I was made a deal with Elmater. You are back for 60 seconds. And
Mirabelle runs up and gives him a hug. Dad, you don't have much time, so I'm going to tell you this quickly. Clarence is going to be a dad, and I'm also pregnant, and it's Beckeyes.
yeah, that sums it up pretty much, yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Rurik's just over here poking him. Is it real?
Yes, for 60
Yes,
seconds.
it's real! And with that, 60 seconds passes. I love you both.
Love you too.
You say the open air.
I mean, he didn't seem disappointed.
It was more like his thought process was, I did tell Beckeye to keep his dick out of my gene pool, but I always assumed he'd try to sleep with my son.
Maybe I
You
should have
give
been
it
more
in-
specific.
He was on the list.
So basically, just Boneley's just sitting in the afterlife now, where he was initially sitting there sipping whiskey and having a good time. So he's just kind of.
The fuck happened?
Like, I know I was dead for a massive amount of that time that she was alive, but
Oh well, it's not my problem anymore.
and with that, is there anything else you guys want to do?
I'd like to go to talk to Father Jeffries at the church.
Beckai's gonna ask Maribel if she'd move to the Goliath city with him, so he can help raise his kid.
She would.
Nice.
Condition is she lives under the same roof you do,
We can do that.
as your wife.
It'd probably be better for my people. As long as I can have male consorts.
Of course.
Okay.
Just no female.
You can use them too.
Cool.
I just want to say, after everything that happened and Becca getting kicked out for like sleeping with men and everything, and he ends up with a wife, all of his people are going to be confused about what actually happened
Like what the?
and why he got kicked out.
It's fine. They're not the smartest people yet.
Q universities all over the empire.
All right. So panning over to Clarence and Father Jeffries. Well, you went out and became a hero, kid.
Yep, and I must admit, don't think it was a life for me. I'd like to stick around here.
Well, that's good. Having you around would be good for the village.
I learned a great many things on how to use our powers, and I was wondering if you'd want me to teach you some of them.
I'm too old to learn new tricks, kid.
Hey,
Tell you what. I'll stay as head of the church. And as I decline, I'll continue to give you more and more of the power until you inherit the entire church.
that's fine. I can do that. I
Good,
will
I'm not a spring
say,
chicken anymore.
prepare for some visitors because the strength of my healing powers spread quite heavily through the capital while we were there.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how he who hunts demons lives here affects our tourists.
Yeah. I wonder. Oh yeah, I guess we might have to eventually sort that goblin problem out.
Oh, they've not attacked in a couple days.
Wonder why.
My gut tells me the bird has something to do with it.
You're probably right.
Probably torturing the poor god of the goblins in hell.
Yes, I imagine he is. He's probably sitting at his side right now playing the song of his people.
It's rare that that someone's sent to hell and it's actually a reward for them.
To be fair, with the way he was, I don't see any better outcome for him.
No, he would have been bored in heaven.
Yes, indeed. It would have been about 5 minutes before he should back up at my doorstep with my god saying, "Take him, he's yours, he's too damn annoying."
With that, he kind of pats you on the shoulder and says, "Now go enjoy your day. You just spent 5 days partying and now you just found out you're going to be a dad."
Yeah, I could do with a good long nap.
Daddy kind of walks you to the door, pats your back, and he goes back to tending to the church.
Also, I should probably marry her pretty quick so I don't get accused of heresy. We'll get on that.
Shotgun wedding.
I already got
They
the
naughty.
paperwork's already done. All you guys got to do is stop over.
Okay, thanks.
Mirabelle and the Goliath have that option too, by the way.
I'll let him know.
Your father was very frantic.
Yes. Wait, how did you know that?
I was communing with him. Where do you think he was sitting when you summoned him?
Fair.
We were sitting at Mears and we were enjoying similar whiskeys. When all of a sudden he just vanished off my screen and then came back.
Interesting. Was he a little frazzled when he reappeared?
It definitely. He took the news better than I expected, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, then again, that was him. He was always rolling with the punches. Until the
Rolling.
punch
It's hard enough
Until
to
the
learn you're going to
final
be a grandfather. Harder still, you find out you're going to be a grandfather twice over, and one of them's half Goliath. Those are going to be some big diapers.
Yeah. Oh, half Goliath, half Necro. Oh. That's an interesting combination.
And in charge of an empire.
This could be interesting. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some rest.
Okay. So, and then Rourke, you and Becca are moving back to, like the Goliath's mountain.
I'm assuming Maribel just leaves her house with me.
Yeah, she basically tosses you the key and says, "Hey, happy wedding gift."
By the way, if you guys want to be officially wed, paperwork's already straightened out at the church. You just got to stop over on the way out.
Yeah, we probably should.
You want me to just forge your signature?
Sure. I don't think they'll take just like a thumbprint, will they?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
So she signs her
Don't
name
make it
in,
too
like,
fancy.
in a scripty style scroll, and then she puts an X and a circle around it for Becca.
Seems legit.
All right, congratulations! You're both of your characters are officially married.
Yeah.
I'm just glad my wife's cool with me fucking dudes.
Did Billy hear that out of context, or?
I think she's sleeping.
Oh, damn it.
Could you imagine? Hilarious.
I feel like her first response would be, no.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So that is now officially end of campaign 1.
Woo!
Would you like to hear?
Most of us lived.
Leftover brush for the next one.
So, would you guys like to know some information as to your character's effects on the new world to come?
Sure.
Yes, please tell me what Bird is doing in hell.
Bird is continuing being a menace to society, even in the afterlife.
Excellent.
Bird, am I being a god among society?
No, you're still in prison with your one almost friend.
Bird definitely needs to show up as a trickster god in the next campaign.
All of their doors are new.
I hate you for that. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Couldn't
that's
open them, so they
funny.
just remove them.
They're still there, but right to the right of each door, there's a new door.
Yeah. Every now and then you'll catch like the guard or like the captain accidentally grab the old door, motherfucker, and just step over to the next door.
So if you,
I will say, I have arcane lock, so I do want to cast it a few times on the new doors. Just so they think that they grabbed the wrong door at first.
So, moving, if you guys want to pull up the new map to look,
Do we have the new?
it's linked in Discord.
Okay.
Where
I don't know. I'll repost the link. Well,
cool. Okay.
I got it. Holy shit!
Do I have to log in?
no, you shouldn't have to.
You messed it up again.
Oh,
There. Nope. Still asks me to log in.
hold on. There we go.
Then I was like, holy shit, this is a really impressive map. No, it's the poster child map.
There you go. My bad. There's different buttons to
we
get different links.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes. So, and where the kingdom, or where the town of Matlock was, that becomes the kingdom of Uthrael. So that is where the Goliath and the Underdark capital, basically their societies merged into one, making two major cities in Uthrael. The one that goes through the cave there, it goes into the actual Underdark. That is, I don't have those notes. They're physically written down upstairs. I don't remember the name. I will share that later. But it's a city in the Underdark. With the setup, it's an aristocracy. Sarah, help me. Aristocracy. Thank you, love. With the split being 8 of the Drogar, 8 of the Dark Elves, and 5 families that are Goliath. They make up the ruling class.
Nice.
One of the other things that they have is their emissary is one family line, and it links back to the original adventurer that helped found their kingdom, Beckeye Wolf. So his family line is the line for emissaries for Uthrael, carrying on their ancestors' spirit of adventure and all that. Justin, where you're settling, like where New Marith
I
is.
was in the Feywild.
Yeah, but like in the area where you guys were fighting and everything. We'll start. I'm just going around the mill. This is the kingdom of Theosa. They're an agricultural-based kingdom. So their agriculture, their any like as far as growing animals and food, that's where their technology is.
You know, for like an economy that got completely collapsed, they really upped their infrastructure game.
Well, 90 years have passed. The 3 cluster of islands here to the left of Snowfall is the Blessed Accord. They are a confederation, each island technically being its own place. but all under one unified government. This is the
So
magical
it's like a
hub.
city-state.
Yeah, this is the magical hub, though. This is where the greatest mages go for to learn. Their society is so ingrained with magic that it's part of their everyday life. They teach basic spells to children to even navigate their daily life. Partially because of the effect of having AB13 there with that heavy focus of magic.
Science.
Anyone going to research magic has to call it science.
Theosa is only that middle island anymore, where Hayabusa and Port Haven are. And to the north, that stretch of land is Ethesh. This is basically, think of this like a lawless country. It's a kingdom with no rules. If you have the money to buy it, you can buy it. If you have the strength to take it, take it. The strong survive and they rule, and the weak do what they can. And then the last kingdom is Ashur. That's to the north where Dregmore was, of the island, with the mountains separating these two kingdoms. They're an automaton-based kingdom, basically. So the world's best automatons come from Ashur. That's their main export. That's what they do. And then all the roads you see were actually established. It's a walking road, and then it's also supposed to show rails. I don't have that asset or the artistic ability to create rails for travel. But all of the rails themselves are owned by Uthrael. The magic rails are the main way that trade is done. And also you can transport. But because that's the only thing Hayabusa does, they don't export anything. They are a trade hub. Every track has to go through that to get to somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Even to like the largest ports. So that's the basic working knowledge. You guys will get more concrete info as we get closer to the campaign time, as well as I get it physically typed out.
Yeah.
But I'm actually working primarily right now on Uthrael. So I've like the Underdark City is completely finished. I've figured out the appearance of it. I've figured out the general layout. It's the city on the surface I need to work on now.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't have a story at all, by the way, yet.
That's fine. It'll be a while till we get back around.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to need all of that time and then some, probably. This campaign is not going to be ready anytime soon. The other thing that's different is because of transport and everything, theoretically, with the way the world's going to be built, I could run comfortably 3 different groups on 3 different days through in this same world now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll just be focusing within the kingdoms or the landmasses themselves, so.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, all right, these guys over here heard about something these guys are doing over in this other kingdom. It's like, oh yeah, do you hear that some nobodies in another kingdom lit a bar on fire and then killed a dragon?
That sounds about right.
That escalated quickly.
But I'm really enjoying this exercise of everything here.
Mm-hmm.
We do need like a proper
yeah.
separate name for this series.
Yep. Listen, I gave you guys a chance to give this series a different name at the end.
You can't just drop that on us like that.
We're not prepared for that.
You were like Fing Fast.
Put you on the spot.
Fast chuckle nuts.
But yeah, since we discussed that like all of these that are done through Nevrain are going to be the ADHD nomads, we just need to figure out a separate one for the series. Just to separate from the rest of them.
Yeah, we'll think of clever names. We'll give this one. I'll think of different titles and put them in the guild board for you guys to choose.
Well, what about for series 1? It could be called like Shadow over like Uthrael or something.
I like that.
Yeah, that works. So the Shadow of Uthrael campaign has concluded. This new world is going to be magic steampunk, by the way. So magic and coal power, steam.
And that makes sense too, especially having.
I think you mean science.
Yeah.
What did you say, Beth? Or Josh?
Science steampunk.
That makes a lot of sense having Sarah's character
Yeah.
over 90 years. There's a lot of innovation coming.
Not
Listen,
just
I
that,
have-
but literal universities being designed for Goliaths.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
Those are some big entry
Goliaths
doors.
are the big dummies, but they're strong. Give them brains.
Right?
Listen, all right. There's 4 different really ways to travel the world. Okay. There are powered carts, which can be either like a solid fuels, a hybrid of magic and solid fuels, or pure magic. You could ride on the magical train, the made whatever. I haven't thought of a clever name for it yet. You can take a traditional ship to some areas, or you can take a cloud ship.
I was going to say, I want Rurik to design Zeppelins.
That's essentially what the cloud ships are.
That's why I figured, like, right, I was getting ready to say it, and then you said it, and I was like, oh, so they are in here!
I'm very excited for the new campaign setting.
Yes.
It's going to. I'm happy how this campaign ended.
Why?
Some people, you got to kill some people. That's why.
I like how it's ended because it feels. It's like when you finish a good book. It's like
Yeah.
the story's over. It's finished.
Yeah. I'd just like to acknowledge that Clarence was designed to be after me, and motherfucker got laid before I did.
And I made it happen. Hold on. Maybe I'm the world's best wingman. Steven, we need to go to a bar together. I need to see if I can get you laid.
No.
Logan's gonna be at the bar rolling d20s.
Move on.
I don't think making the girlfriend
That's a
count,
dude.
counts as a wingman.
Listen, I didn't tell him to sleep with her.
You didn't tell him not to.
Here, we go to a bar, Logan rolls a fucking d20. Rolls a net one. I think that's not a dude, but I'm not sure.
Go ahead on it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I go, it's like a big fat burly man. My name's Chuck. Now, fucking, he rolls a nat 1. He's like, go hit on that one. Go hit on that girl. I'll go over. It's actually just Justin and drag.
Hey.
So, on the sake of the next actual,
Did
like,
you not hear? It was a nat 1.
This
so
is true.
on the sake of the next
I
actual
wouldn't be in
campaign in
drag,
the
I
server,
mean,
obviously it's not going to be the next one for this series, but the next one in the server in general. I'm thinking probably about 2 months break. That way we, whoever's going to be in the next one has time to wind down from it.
Already got that character.
That too.
so do I.
The one thing in specific I'm going to mention, I already talked with Kaiser about this, is we're going to probably try and aim the time to be at least an hour earlier, because especially with me going to college now, that's another person that is trying to actually sleep earlier.
Another question I had for Kaiser. Kaiser, how many players do you want in your campaign?
I know I'm not going to be able to handle as many as Logan has. Or
I
even
wouldn't call
attempt
what I
to.
did handled.
It's
Well, you have
definitely
much
going to be
more
more
experience
focused
than I
I
group.
corralled is what I did. Is
The reason I'm asking is I'm not gonna have downtime because I just started my own campaign. So if you want less people, I'm willing to step out and be one of the people that misses your campaign.
Yeah, no,
I-
Logan
I've-
can corral. You'd be a bunch of headless chickens running around.
I found the best way to corral when you have a large group like ours, shiny thing. Like, hey guys, here's the next shiny thing. Look, plot point. Come get it.
Except we look the other way and start chasing after the nothing in the air.
No, because anytime I need to make sure I have your attention, I just throw an NPC you really want to kill into your path.
Fair enough.
Think about Captain Tybalt. I made that character. I was excited about that character because I knew I made something everyone in this group was going to hate.
What the fuck happened to Bo's dragon? The white dragon he had.
He said,
That's
"Fuck
a
work."
great question, isn't it?
I don't like that.
Cool.
I swear to God, if he fucked the dragon, and we got to deal with the dragon
It's
kid.
now you fuck the dragon, fuck the line, fuck the loop. You try to fuck
My
me,
actual
then
question,
I'll
Logan,
fuck
did you forget about the dragon?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we
Get
mentioned
lost,
dragons
God,
plenty.
no.
That was the
I
whole
even
point in
turned
Kaiser
into,
being one.
like a younger version of the dragon.
all of them were like, "Where's the dragon? He should have the dragon. Why does he not have the
Sarah,
dragon?"
check your phone.
What?
Sarah, check your phone.
Almost dead.
Don't care. Charge it.
I want a bowl of cereal so bad right now. I
I
wanted
enjoy-
one, but I can't eat a bowl of cereal and narrate at the same time.
I enjoy the Crusader squid.
I like the Crusader squid.
I enjoy.
That one I like.
So we have talked about before. Do we want to make like an open D&D section? Because of course we'll have the section for the current like stream campaign, but it would make sense to have a section for like just people to get help with making characters and stuff.
Yeah. I started working on that on the test server. I forgot. I got
Well, that's it. If we
distracted,
want to,
picked up a new project and I forgot to finish.
if we want to do it, my thought is most of it will be very basic, like
Yeah.
text channel wise. There's not going to be a whole lot. If you are running your own campaign, you'll probably have a private place for your campaign. Whereas for just the VC part, that was part of the reason why I was testing out that bot for the game channels. It's been
See if it
working
can
very
make
well.
that original. I don't know how it works.
You
I've been
literally
waiting for you to get it
click.
figured out.
You click and it instantly creates a channel. If you do the backslash and select specifically Voice Master, you can see all the commands for it. There's one in there that's for setting the name of it, so you can literally name it whatever you want. You can set it so that only certain people can join.
Can we change the bot's name to Merlin? Merlin, create me a channel.
I don't think there's a problem with doing that.
Like it.
Should be fine.
I mean,
I want a
can't
bowl
you
of
just
cereal.
change like the bot's name like you can with like a person?
Yeah. That I was trying to think on if that would mess with any of the code, but I don't think it does.
So, anywho,
Because people do with Me6 all the time.
yeah. So with as far as with my campaign, like I said, I'm still in the very baby stages of creating this world, and this is the campaign we just finished.
Rain.
Was the longest campaign I've ever run. So as we ran on, you'll notice details sort of got washed out. It's because I was trying to create a world that I hadn't put enough detail into for the party's expansion, especially for how long our campaign went. So I don't know if my campaign will be the one after this, after the next one, or even the one after that. Because everything I have, I've spent about a week on just creating the little details I have so far for one kingdom. I have 5 other kingdoms and the Confederation. So it's going to be a while. But when I'm done, I plan on typing up a full, not like a module per se, but just a detailed book for as a PDF. So if other people want to use this information to run their own world, they can. Or run their own stories within the world.
Side note on how long the campaigns lasted. We also have the fun that about half of us have never really done a campaign before.
As a DM, this is the longest I've run, and this is the most people I've run with, as far as like.
That's I've the most that I've had of other campaigns is like 1 or 2 sessions, and then everything fell apart.
Yes, this campaign was the actual first time I'd ever played D&D. I had never even touched D&D, even looked at it before this campaign.
I thought I was going to finally get a real campaign when I went down to Job Corps, and then our fucking main DM got sent away because he threw a sandwich at somebody.
Going to Brazil.
Pocket sandwich.
The worst part is he didn't start it.
Did he roll a D4 for improvised weapon damage?
It was because we were all on a bus, and he was throwing it back at the person who threw it at him, and it hit the bus driver.
And can't aim.
Well, missing doesn't necessarily mean you can't aim. The other person could have dodged.
Fair.
I mean,
Either way,
point
with
still
this
stands,
campaign-
man miss and hit the bus driver.
Yeah. For this campaign, the longest before this 2-year-long campaign that I'd run was like 2 or 3 months. And then it fell apart, like because people stopped showing up or schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I want to make a better world that's going to survive more than a couple months of scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone,
Yeah, it's like every time my schedule changed, I made it a fucking point that it didn't change over this.
I will say, you were saying about running multiple different campaigns within the same one. So if you
that's
do
a
that,
dream a long time. But
yeah. So if you do go ahead with that, we'll have to figure out a way, either A, if you don't plan to record the other ones, or B, if you do, how we're gonna get that into the into the ADHD world, or how we plan to go about that.
Basically, the way it would affect the main campaign is you'd hear rumors of things happening in other kingdoms.
Well, what I meant is, like, obviously I'll be in the one campaign, and I stream for that. But say,
I'm following.
whether or not
It's
you
a side
want
campaign, the way
to,
record it.
yeah, whether or not you want to record the other ones, of course, would be up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to, we'd have to figure out how you want to go about that.
Honestly, what I'd probably do for those is just record the sessions and put it on a separate VOD channel just for the side campaign.
That's actually one thing I was thinking, because I'm probably not going to want to go through the pain of trying to transfer these videos. I only have a couple of, like, my own videos on that channel right now. So what I might do is I might actually move those couple videos that I do have to a new one, rename that as Fractured Mentality, and then put the current one as ADHD Nomads.
That works.
That way, if whenever things do hit, we can actually figure out how it's going and such.
Yeah. But yeah, the other thing I want to do for this next campaign, and this is going to be more quality of life for, I think, this is a more quality of life than a necessary thing, is actually create town maps. Like, at least basic ones where you guys can actually have something that you can concrete, see where things are. And also, I want to create a handful of reusable battle maps.
That's Kaiser and I were talking about for his campaign. We're probably going to, at least for the main battles, have Roll20 maps. And then, if possible, we want to look at having some generic maps for, like, random encounters.
It's like a generic forest or a generic street or something like that.
Finding battle maps isn't too difficult, because really all you have to do is just go to Google and be like, D&D forest battle map, and you'll probably get like 1 million images.
Speaking of which, when we had that one-off, I think that's probably the max people we should have in the next campaign if we're going to use Roll20. Because with laying it out for stream, trying to have that map as well as everyone's cameras, getting it to fit in such a way that you can actually see everything, any more than that, and it becomes too difficult to actually do.
I think 4 people is generally kind of what D&D is designed around anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 3 to 5 is like the golden ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. This
Damn
didn't
it.
work. Sorry, I was looking up an app I saw someone recommended online for making individual town maps. But you have to buy it. It's
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here's a
if I was
question.
going to buy it, I'd want to make sure I'm going to use it more than 3
Well,
times
that's
a
what I
year.
was gonna say. Is it lifetime or is it a subscription? Because if it's cheap and it's lifetime, that might be worth it. Because you'll probably eventually use it for another campaign.
It's $30. It doesn't. It looks like it's a one-time because you're paying mostly for the program and the assets.
Okay.
But I don't even know if I like this tool enough to buy it. Is the problem?
Yeah.
Well, send me
I
the
want it
name
to-
of the tool, and I'll see if I can find basically a trial edition for you. Quote
I had
unquote.
something. I don't know where it got to. I had that I got through Humble Bundle. Here's the website for you.
Just so we know, it is 11:03, and dinner's almost ready for my.
Oh yeah, at this point, we've gone through basically what we need
Yeah.
to. The
Yeah,
campaign's
we're just
wrapped
wrapped
up. We're just
like
kind of
40 minutes ago. We're just.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just.
if you need to go. If you need to leave, you're fine.
yeah. At this point,
I'm
we're more
just
so talking future.
emotionally processing the end of the longest campaign I've ever run, and honestly, as a DM, the most fun I've ever had as a DM.
I'm glad we could provide that for you.
Like,
Yeah.
I love you guys. You guys are great players. It's a
Bird is a
combination of
menace
we
to
have.
society.
You are.
I appreciate you corralling us and
Yeah.
It's-
letting
it's-
all of us join in on this.
I
Well,
appreciate you willingly dealing with our bullshit for 3 years or 2
So-
years.
2 years. So that's the other thing. As a way to say, I don't want to cut people out of the campaign. What I'm thinking a way we can do next campaign is split it as being
2 groups.
2 groups of ADHD nomads for the main campaign, and figure out group names ahead of time. So it's like, all right,
The group that I'm in, I want it to be named Sloppy Toppy.
no.
What? What?
Look, if I can't be
What?
part of that group, I don't want to be part of any group.
Alright. I am going to be heading out, so I will see all of you guys sometime. Thank you again, Logan, for an awesome campaign, and I'll see all you guys around sometime. Bye.
I think I need to go through at some point, and while I know I'm not going to go through and do like full proper edits, I just need to go into each episode and get a photo of each of us and just go through like a time lapse of the 2 years of how we all changed.
I haven't really changed looks much over the past 2 years.
Half of Logan's will just be his logo.
Logo or my facial hair. Every now and then I change that. Or I shave it off.
Oh, I meant you
Oh, yeah,
just
I
don't
just
turn on
wanted
your
to-
camera.
There's times, yeah, I just don't turn it on because it's.
I did change like my things. Like I wasn't Sir Axel, because I was like Doug Dimmadome, and I was somebody else for a while. Who the fuck? I was Lunk. That's it.
Most of your difference is going to be your environment, Steven.
Yeah, because I moved.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go. I want to get. A
I
snack
probably
and
had the
drink.
least amount of differences.
Okay.
'Cause I've just opened
Okay, have a
dark
good-
dimension.
I'll let you
Good
know if I
one.
find anything about like a free start for that.
Thank you.
Fun. See y'all next time.
That was a fun campaign.
And then there were 3. At this point, I'm still streaming, by the way.
All right,
Squid.
time to make a bomb.
Oh, I heard that little bit of you copying Kaiser in Austin's stream.
Popping guys are an awesome stream.
I mentioned literally the same day that Kaiser had started talking about making a bomb in one of my videos, and then you guys are doing D&D, and realize that Austin's streaming, and you're like, okay, class, time to make a bomb. It's at the moment I'm just looking through, seeing if I can find a decent trial or something similar for Logan to try.
Yeah, I probably should really start actually prepping for the next campaign now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, since you're gonna have to start worrying about it here in about 2 months.
That's I'm thinking about roughly 2-3 months. Latest I would say is probably the start of my next quarter for college. So this quarter runs through March 20th.
They're not quarters, because there's only 3 in a year. There's thirds. Unless your college does shit differently.
Steven. I said quarters. It's a fourth of the year.
45 cents.
What college do you have that yours actually has like 4 quarters? Because like most have like a summer semester, a spring semester, and then
most
semester.
don't technically use the summer. Like they will, but you don't tend to use it. That's typically your vacation time. So typically when you're talking college, it's 2 halves of the year. Instead of doing 2 semesters, we're doing 4 quarters.
Okay.
Only difference is our breaks are, because of how it's set up, instead of having one long break for summer, we have short bits of breaks in between each quarter.
I see.
Yeah. So far, for what I'm seeing, it's just people saying, just buy the damn application.
Just people say it's good.
Pretty much.
What is it, $30 for a thing that you can't even like really use at first?
Why wouldn't you be able to use it?
Or no, like there's a like free like trial thing.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's what we're saying, is there should be at least a moment where you can at least take a look at how the controls work. But I don't know. The problem that I'm seeing with it is I'm sure he can manage it, but it looks like it's more meant to be like, not city maps, but like large map. So I'm not sure if it's really what he wants for what he needs. Oh well, I'll probably take a look into it a bit.
Yeah.
Apparently it's got digital pen support.
Oh. Alright.
Specifically, it mentions Surface Pro 4, Wacom, and digital pen support.
Oh fuck, they don't have Huon. I'm fucked.
Alright. I don't think we really got...
Gloves that it gives so you don't smudge your screen.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
it's
say it.
also
It
to
looks
keep you from accidentally like drawing on the screen, because you can use most of those touchscreens with your fingers as well.
This one doesn't.
No?
Yeah, no, it's purely anti-smudging, because yeah, you cannot use the screen with your finger, it has to be the pen.
Weird. It does depend on how they make it, though. Some are designed to... It basically depends on what kind of touch it uses. Many will use the electricity in your fingers, and that's what passes through the pens. Whereas, I'm going to say with that kind, it probably has like a digital signature in the pen that it's looking for.
Yeah, the pen also has buttons on it that interact with the thing, so yeah, that's probably it.
Alright.
Although I don't know how the fuck this thing gets power then, because I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to charge it so it can keep sending that signal, so I don't know how that works.
Check if there's like a rubber piece that you can remove. Because a lot of the ones that do charge will have like just a basic C-type charger or microcharger, that kind of thing.
No, I think this is one piece.
Alright. Then it could be based on like magnetics or something. Because there are ways to do it where essentially the only part that confuses me on that is the buttons. Because they have to have a way to change the signal.
Yeah.
But other than that, just having it register, it could be as simple as magnetic stuff. Kind of like how with the cards, you can literally just tap them to the machine and it knows it's yours.
I don't know. It's just black magic to me.
Is that you in my stream, Kaiser?
No.
Steven?
Nope.
Hmm.
I forgot to get in your stream, so.
Trying to figure out who it is before I raid somewhere. Let's see. It might just be Josh. Yeah, it says Josh is in there. Question is whether that's accurate or not.
Nope.
Let's see who to send him to. Casually sends him off to Amaranth. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just send over to Sam.
Yeah, the thing about like the campaign that I have planned, it's like story. There's a lot of story, but the gameplay, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
You haven't really planned out like any of the combats or anything like that.
I have probably a single session planned. So.
And raid starting. Farewell to anyone in the stream. Goodbye and good night.